how does it feel to drive this GLC 63S 4MATIC Plus? Of course, the engine dominates that experience. You know, they brought it from the C63. So the performance is there. That V8, it's amazing. Now we're driving the car in a normal mode and it's quiet. The exhaust is closed. This car comes with the AMG performance exhaust. So at any time, you just press that button and you can hear the exhaust just opens. So now let's talk about this legendary engine, one of the best, sounding V8 turbo engines ever, and they are using it across the all AMG range right now. And I wouldn't say down tune it. Maybe they started with that power and then they increased the power, as we saw the GTS and then the E63, which is insane power they have, even more than GTR, and lately the GT63 sedan, which we're gonna drive hopefully very soon. So that engine is 4.0, 8-cylinder. In that S version, it's producing 510 and 700 Newton meters of torque. That's crazy power, and the numbers are there and it works. I mean, that power is available from 5,500, I mean the top, all the way 600 to 50. This car revs to 7,000, so it's kind of revvy car though. Even normal mode, it's just insane. Really nice to drive. Fantastic sound. And the experience, I mean, this engine dominates. Even the regular version comes with 470 brake horsepower and 650 Newton meters of torque. I mean, those numbers are there. So with all those figures, the car will able to go from 0 to 100 kilometers or 0 to 60 miles in 3.8 seconds. You know, for an SUV, which is 2-ton, that's insane, right? If you look at the graphs, both versions actually, or models, they have the torque from below 1,750 all the way to 4,500. Basically, there is no lag in comfort mode, but when you put it in sports mode, the car comes more alive. And the exhaust, it's still closed. And listen, and if you open it and accelerate, much more intense. But I'm not gonna keep it in sport, guys. We're gonna put it in Sports Plus because we're gonna put it in race later. As soon as you put it in Sports Plus, the car really sounds so mean and aggressive. That V8 is a beast, and in this car they don't channel any sound coming from the speakers, so it's not artificial. Most of the time, if not all time, you hear the sound coming from the back, which is the exhaust. Listen. If you press M here in the bottom, the central console, you will shift the gears yourself using those nice pedal shifters. Transmission is AMG SpeedShift MCT, 9 gears, and it works really nice, very fast and not jerky. Also, it's easy to drive in the in the city and stuff like that. Superb sound, amazing. Drivetrain, 4-wheel drive system, the 4MATIC Plus, very intelligent system because it knows when it needs to grip. From the front and the back. It's all-wheel drive. I love how the exhaust change the sounds, and make it more dramatic. And it's just not like, you need to put it in Sports Plus like other cars or race mode in order to get the most sound. Even with the, regular mode as normal mode, if you open the flaps with the exhaust button, as I mentioned earlier, the sound is really nice. Steering wheel, even it's an older version, not the new one like we had on the E63S. AMG performance steering wheels are always nice because it has this dynamic microfiber on the side and very soft Napa leather. Seats are AMG sports seats, not the performance seats. They're nice because, again, Napa leather, Dynamica, and they're grippy. You cannot adjust them as much, and sometimes I feel like you're sliding in out of the seats if you go crazy fast on the corners. But they're comfortable for daily drive, more than AMG performance seats. This particular car does not have the ventilated seats, only the heated seats, and we are in Dubai. But they are perforated. It's a bit disappointing there's no ventilation here, no massage seats, but this is GLC, it's based on the C-Class though. God, man, amazing. Can't get bored in this car, guys. I saw in the new C63S, I mean the facelift one, that I'm trying to get my hands on because they did not bring it here for me to test drive. They channel some of that engine noise that we have on the E63 to the inside. With the exhaust, the combination is amazing. So let's see how it goes with the new GLC, because this one, there's no noise coming through the cabin at all, just the exhaust. This is not a complaint, but that's a fact. So much power. I love this car. I think the E63 is still more aggressive, more loud, more crazy. And because of the interior and everything is new, it even makes it, you know, to the next level. I mean, this suspension is absolutely fantastic. 3 settings: Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus. You can configure it at any time you want. You can put in the individual mode that I did now, so I'm just gonna put it all the way up. I love the interior. Everything works so good. The whole combination of this car is brilliant. This car is beautiful. It's so beautiful. This is one of the nicest AMGs. Let's talk about how AMG are doing now. As a mid SUV, this is my favorite, not the large one. I can't tell. I need to drive the GLE and the G-Class, of course, and we will see how it goes from there. AMG are doing fantastic job. With the A35 now, A45, brilliant. C-Class, C63, brilliant. E63, brilliant. GLC, great. GLE, great. G, of course, absolutely great. G, absolutely great. I mean, the AMG GTR and GT63, as well as a 4-door, you know, supercar or sports car, whatever you want to call it, great. Maybe the CLK, and I'm not a fan, and the SL is in the middle. But those are roadsters and, you know, convertible, and they have their own customers that appeal. Interesting though that this car doesn't come with Pirelli P0 like others. It comes with Michelin Pilot 4S, the new one. I think, in my opinion, this is one of the most beautiful SUVs. It's so beautiful to look at. We're driving the Coupe version, as I mentioned, not the SUV. The SUV is the boxy one, the regular. The Coupe is more with a slopey roof. I think it looks nicer, but believe it or not, the actual Coupe is 10 kilograms heavier than the SUV, and the S version is 5 kilograms heavier than the non-S version, because maybe the turbos are bigger. I love the black color of this car. It's a piece with the night package. Everything is black. You have those inserts in chrome. Pan America grill. I think it looks great. Huge AMG logo there, and it serves a purpose. It hides all the cameras, the sensors for the adaptive cruise control and other safety features. Mercedes badge there. It's nice. Look at those lines on the bonnet. It makes it so sporty. It's nice to see that they implemented the same lines and the same bonnet from the coupes. This car doesn't come with the 2 carbon fiber package, just one. so you don't see any carbon on the front. Nice shape for the lower bonnet. I like how they even have this like a lip integrated and everything glossy black. You have the AMG logo is there. Nice aggressive exterior. The lights are LED, they illuminate on top, and they have intelligent light system. It's really nice. From the side, the car looks brilliant. I love the coupe version because they have that slopey roof. You have a carbon mirror here. They're fixed not on the door. V8 bi-turbo 4MATIC Plus. You know, nice lines there. There's one line on the top, one line on the bottom door. This is the night package, so all the different outside parts are in black. Not frameless doors, unfortunately, but that's fine. You know, the doors feels good. I like this chrome part, you know, on the bottom. It serves the purpose to get in and out, but it's not very high car. It's nice for design because it makes it wider. Tires are massive, and I love the shape of the wheels. I love the shape of the rims. You know, they're matte black, central lock, the calipers in red, and it works, you know, the black so nice. Black and red is the best. You have AMG logo here, and the brakes are ventilated, of course. Wheels are from Michelin Pilot 4S, the new one, not the Super Sport. Unlike the E63, they are not using Pirelli P0. These wheels, of course, as we mentioned, 265/40. From the back, the car looks so great, because the tires actually they are pointing outwards. It feels like you're putting spacers, you know, and it's so nice because the combination of that, you know, bumper that you have and those fenders and the wheel arcs are absolutely fantastic. 295/35. I mean, what can I say about this car? From the front, it's beautiful. From the side, it's marvelous. From the back, it's so muscly and it's so good to look at, really. Lots of people, they're gonna see most of the time the back. Let's start with the shape because it's pointing downwards. This nice integrated lip here. The lights, they look beautiful for GLC. Mercedes does the lights brilliantly for all the different models. AMG logo on the left now, as we all know, no more on the right. GLC 63S, you know, and the Mercedes logo here. You can open the trunk. You can lock the car and you can turn it down. I like the metal part in the boot as well. The AMG Performance exhaust, not the regular carbon or chrome, it's a black chrome. It looks great. There's AMG logo here. What AMG did now, they kept all the V8s basically with that shape, you know, the square shape of the exhaust, whatever, and the 43 and 53 they put the round one. The diffuser is so nice, you know, it looks great. I mean, look at those fenders, guys. Look at those wheels. This is a marvelous car to look at. Unbelievable. And I love it in black, really. Lovely car. From the inside, the car looks identical to the C-Class, C63 actually. The full carbon fiber central console as an option. The AC air vents, they're influenced by the, you know, aeroplane vents. They look very similar. There's a nice click to them to open them and close them. The seating position is very good. You tend to sit a little bit higher than I was expected to have. This is the lowest I can go, but I have lots of leg room, but I have lots of space. You know, I'm very comfortable. Soft leather, you can rest your hand. But mind you though, this is a very soft leather, but not as soft as this one. It's like different material. The top part, it's an extended leather dual stitching in red. It's a nice combination, but it's not the same quality as the one on the door. I don't know why they do that. Burmester sound system, it's super nice on this car as an option. The one on the E63 is a bit better and louder. You see that empty bottom here, there is no ventilation for this car. And we're in Dubai, I'm melting 37.5 degrees Celsius today. 3 options to have the seat heated if you want to melt even more, or absolutely. The central mirror is plastic and not frameless, fortunately, and those are not pure LED. There is a sunroof, not a moonroof in this one, so you can open it and close it anytime you want. I mean, this is the interior for most part. I was a bit disappointed with something, guys, that I will show you. You can see the red parts here on the door. They're very little and they're very nice quality, but when you move, you know, just below the steering wheel, it's not even leather, it's just like cheap material for a reason. I wish it just had an option to put it in leather and red here, because because it's like half of the dash basically it's plastic, you know, or whatever material, like grippy rubber or something like that. I like the way the seats looks. It's just a nice sports seats, not very uncomfortable, and they have the AMG logo here, AMG here. It's a nice seat, I think. Storage here is massive. I have, look guys, how much I put stuff here. And you have the USBs and the SDs and all stuff like that. Something super cool, guys, about this car, that if you want to have more space in the trunk, you can flip those seats automatically. There's a button here on each side. That's simple. And the reason you want to do that, because AMG and Mercedes tend to put the spare tire in the back. When I had my A45, I just removed it.